Hi guys, I'm doing a full makeup routine, in depth, every single detail. This is the final full face makeup look, just so you guys know what you're in for. This is my first ever YouTube video, so that's kind of scary, but I'll be okay. So this is one of the first products I use for my skin prep. I only use two. It's a hyaluronic acid, and I just put it all around my face. Then I go in with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Dewdrops. I just do the same thing. I like to shave in between my eyebrows before I start my makeup, just to make sure that area is all nice and smooth. I kind of do my makeup in a weird order. The first thing I do is I'm using this Tarte contour. I just put it right here under my cheekbone, and I do two lines just like this. And then I put it under my nose and a little on my forehead like that. And then I just blend it with a brush. So there, I just kind of brush it out to spread it around my face. Then I go in with a beauty blender and I spray that with my Urban Decay setting spray. With the beauty blender, I blend it into my face. That's kind of my process for blending everything. First, I spread it out evenly with a brush, and then I go in with my beauty blender. Okay, now that that's blended for my nose, I kind of just dab it in with the side of the beauty blender. By the way, this is the Sephora beauty blender. It's my favorite one that I've found. Okay, that's it. That's the first step. Then I go in with Tarte Tinted Moisturizer. So good. That's how much I'm putting. I think I can work with that. For this, I just spray my beauty blender and use that to blend it all in. Yes, I'm covering the contour that I did before, but I still like to do the contour before because it gives my cheekbones depth. I try to go as high as possible so it blends into my head. I also like blend it down into my neck. Look, that's after blending it down into my neck. I think that looks a lot better. Like, next thing I'm gonna do is my brows. Guys, I'm sorry, my hair is a mess right now, but I just use the Benefit 24-hour brow setter and literally just brush them in the way that I like them brushed. Now I'm doing a second layer of contour. This thing is kind of leaking around the thing. I'm just gonna do that. I do it in the exact same way. But I don't know, I think you can still tell that this part is like more bronzy and it gives the face depth, in my opinion. I finished blending the sides out. For my nose, all I'm gonna do is like take my finger and kind of blend it in a line upwards to my eyebrow. Okay, trust the process, guys. Now I'm going in with the Silk Stick Sundown Contour. This is the shape that I do it in. So I do that, and then I do it like that. You see what I mean? And for my nose, I'm gonna go all the way from the top, paint a line like this. Same thing on the other side. And then I'm gonna do a little circle here, like that. And I fill in the bottom of my nose. I'm gonna do a line up here on my forehead. And then same brush. By the way, this brush is from Tarte also. This gives like definition to my facial structure. Something that's so important is to try to blend it up into your head as much as possible, so it really all looks like well put together. Okay, so that's like the contour. And then for my nose, I do it with my finger, so I do it as gently as possible, and I kind of just dab it in. For blush, first thing I use is, again, Tarte Silk Stick Pink. I kind of do like a triangular shape like that, and then usually just blend it in with my fingers because I just see Hailey Bieber do that and it looks aesthetic. So I know the makeup looks horrible right now, guys. Trust the process, please. So now I'm gonna go in with this blush. It's in the berry shade. It's from Tarte. It just gives like a glowy type of look. Okay, now it's time for concealer. I put it right here on the sides of my nose and I drag it all the way out, and I like fill this area in. I bring it up a little. I also put it in this area to like highlight that part of my face. My chin, here. Now I'm gonna sit and wait for like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes for this to kind of dry up a little bit. Now I'm gonna go in with a brush. It's a brush from Sephora. That's the difference. Like, I blend it all out. I look insane right now, but it's all blended. Now I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender and like actually blend it into my face. I'm gonna go over again with blush. Now that I did that blush, I'm gonna do some nose contour, and this time I'm just gonna do two lines. I try to make them close to each other, and I'm gonna fill the bottom a little. The sides already have enough, so I'm not gonna worry about putting more there, but on my forehead I do want to put a little more. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing with my finger, like blend this with my finger the same way. And the top I blended with a brush. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit more concealer just right here where the eye bag like creases and a little bit right here for my nose. The last step to my liquid base is to get a little thin brush with some concealer and kind of do a line going down the center of my nose and a little circle. And I just dab it in with my finger. Now I'm gonna drench my face in setting spray. Look at how drenched my face is. Then I just air it out with a fan. Now that it's all dry, I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty baking powder in the shade Pound Cake. For my under eyes, I've been liking to do it with the little brush. I just swipe it. I also do it with the brush up here. And for the rest of my face, I just go ahead and use a powder puff. When I finish setting my face, I am gonna put a little bit like in this area. I think this should be good. I don't even have anywhere to go. Like, I'm doing all this makeup just for fun and like to show you guys. I get my Rare Beauty highlighter, put some on the tip of my nose and a line straight up. I am dreading going back to school. Like, I can't believe we have to go back in like 2 weeks. So the nose has been contoured. Now I'm gonna take off the powder with a brush. I'm gonna put some blush on. This is again from Tarte. It's Blush in Bloom palette. I like to use the one in the middle. It's just very pinky. And I like to get a little brush and add some up here. I also use my dark chocolate Too Faced bronzer to put right here. So now my lip combo. First, I line my lips with the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Liner. Now that they're lined with that one, I like to go over it with a darker shade. This one's from Revlon. Now I'm going in with this slight shade of a Maybelline concealer. I blend it on my lip with my finger. I do it for my bottom lip and my top lip. Then I use the same liquid blush I was using earlier. And then I use the Libby & Co. Lip Plumper. Now it's time to do my eyes. So I'm gonna go in with the white NYX eyeliner. And I'm using this brush to pick up the liner. And I'm gonna put it on my bottom waterline, I think is what it's called. My eyes are getting watery. Okay guys, trust the process. I finished the white eyeliner. Now I'm gonna go with the black and just do like a little wing like that. And then I kind of just blend it because I don't want it to look too marked, but I do want to make my eye look longer. Now I'm gonna do my mascara. Okay, and this is the final look. I did my mascara and I put some highlighter in my inner corner. My hands are dirty, full of makeup, which is kind of gross. But yeah, okay, that's it. Bye guys.